Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be doing a product review. What I will be reviewing will be a ceramic and ionic straightener brush. I was recently contacted by an individual on Amazon and asked if I would like to review this product. And with this naturally curly hair that I have, my answer was absolutely yes. I said I would love to. It is by a company called Glamfields. It is this ceramic and ionic straightener brush. I have already taken it out of the box and used it a few times. It is extremely easy to use, but I did go ahead and package it back up so you guys can see how well it was packaged and what all it includes. And it comes in this hard shell case, and you have this paper insert on the top. Okay, so the next thing that comes with it is the instruction manual. And then next thing you'll see in the box, straightening brush itself. It has a core that does rotate 360 degrees. So, you know, as you're going through your hair, whether you go underneath or over top, this cord never gets tangled because it just spins. And even though I have used it, I did put everything back so that you guys can see how it came when I first opened it. It's protected. It has a nice shiny look to the front of it. And then over the buttons themselves, they're shiny again. And here's where the controls are. We'll get to that in just a moment. And then the next thing that is in here is a heat protected glove. I am right-handed, so I always was holding the brush with my right hand, so I wore it on my left. And just like a glove. Then it also comes with this little brush, pretty stiff bristles on the end, and it's just for like if you get any debris or maybe buildup of any product, so that you can brush in between the bristles with that. And then to carry your straightener brush and the glove and the little brush that comes with it to clean it. A purple velvet bag, so it does fit down in here, and has a nice drawstring to keep it closed so you can take it with you on the go. And then as well as the bigger instruction manual, it does have how to use guides, very quick steps. Okay, so now that I have covered everything that comes inside the package, with this ionic ceramic hair straightening brush. Again, it is by a company called Glamfields. Let's go ahead and get into the specifications and how to use it. Okay, so very simple controls here. You have your power button at the bottom, plus for increasing the temperature, and then minus for lowering it, of course. So in case you're curious of the temperature ranges, by the way, I'm going to read from their guide of what they recommend that you use depending on the type of hair that you have. It says for thick, coarse hair, please select 410 degrees to 450 Fahrenheit, which is 210 Celsius to 230 Celsius. For normal hair texture, it says to select 335 to 390 degrees Fahrenheit, which is equivalent to 170 degrees Celsius to 200 Celsius. And then for very fine and thin hair, it says to please select 250 to 320 degrees Fahrenheit, or equivalent to 120 to 160 degrees Celsius. Again, it does go up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. I did not go that high. I went to about 410. I do have really thick hair. The texture of it is really coarse. It does have auto shut off after 30 minutes, which I love. And it also specifies to use this on dry hair only, but as well as tangle free hair. So go ahead and make sure that your hair is combed through, because this is not really used to detangle your hair per se. It's really just to use as ease to go glide through your hair. Okay, so we'll go ahead and turn it on and get started. Okay, so you have your power button. You have your temperature down button, and you have your temperature up button. Okay, so in order to turn it on, you don't just hit the power button once. You actually have to hold it in for 2 to 3 seconds. And it will default to a temperature of 355 degrees Fahrenheit. And then you would think, okay, I need to increase it or I need to decrease it, depending on what heat you would like for your hair. However, the plus and minus right away, when you try to push them, LOC, which means lock, that doesn't have enough characters to spell out LOCK. But anyways, they're locked. So in order to unlock any buttons on the control panel, you have to double tap the power button twice. And then you can increase or decrease your temperature. And again, it defaults to 355 degrees Fahrenheit when it's first turned on. Okay, and if you might be wondering, how do I change it to Celsius, since the default temperature is Fahrenheit of 355 degrees. In order to do that, the control panel is lit up because it is currently still trying to reach temperature that you had set it as. And then what you do to change it to Celsius is hold the plus and the minus button down at the same time for 2 to 3 seconds. And what might happen, because of the fact that we haven't touched the buttons in 2 to 3 seconds, which I haven't, it immediately goes back into the lock position. So this is a little bit tricky to get used to, but all you have to do to get it out of that lock position is double tap that power button, and then it'll start flashing again, knowing that it's unlocked. So hold the plus and minus down, and there it goes. It went over to Celsius. It said 340 degrees Fahrenheit. Now it says 170 Celsius. To get the change back to Fahrenheit is the same thing. You hold the plus and minus button down, and again, that quick, the control panel went back into the lock position. So I'm going to double tap the power button again twice, and then hold the plus and minus button down, and there it is, back in Fahrenheit. I prefer Fahrenheit, but just in case you're curious as to how to switch it over, it's just that easy. And I do like this handle, by the way. When you hold on to it, I noticed it helped it not be so slippery. It helped me get a good grip when I've used this once before. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go up to, again, that control panel's locked. It's just that quick, and I guess we really should probably be appreciative of that. If we want it to be set at a certain temperature, we don't want to accidentally be pushing buttons while you're holding it. Say you're using it and you don't realize you're resting your thumb on one of those buttons, you could be increasing or decreasing the temperature and you don't even know it. So that is nice that has that lock feature. But right now it is at 340 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm going to go ahead and double tap that power button, and I'm going to increase this to 410 Fahrenheit. And it blinks on the digital reading, which I don't know if you can see. And it doesn't beep or anything. What it does do, though, is it quits flashing, and the actual temperature itself reads on the screen. So that's nice, so you know exactly when it's ready. The back side of this brush is warm, but it's not hot to the touch. Let's go ahead and get started, shall we? Okay, so I think what I'll do is I will go ahead and just separate my hair down the middle, and I'll show you a few sections that I do, and then I will probably just kind of speed through it so that you can see me as I straighten my hair through the process. So I got a mirror over here to my left so I can kind of see what I'm doing here. I'm going to leave a little section down. And again, make sure that use this on dry hair and that it's tangle free. When my hair was wet out of the shower today, I did already comb through my hair, so it is tangle free. So yeah, we'll just do this clip thing here and we'll get started. And my hair used to be really pretty curly at the roots. It seems like the older I've gotten, it's not as curly at the roots, but it still is pretty wavy. So again, naturally curly hair has a mind of its own. So what we'll do is we'll just take this small section. I'm going to go underneath and just go down. And as you can see, it's straightening it pretty good. Then that was just with one pass. I do not have any product in my hair. I don't straighten my hair on a daily basis. And maybe I should have maybe put some heat protectant in my hair, but again, my hair isn't too damaged. It's just constantly frizzy just because of the type of the hair that it is, but I don't ever put product in it when I straighten my hair. So I'm going to take another pass at it. And again, I'm just going underneath. And as you can see, what I'm doing is trying to hold the hair tight as it runs down over top of the brush. And so yeah, that's the hair once it's gone through. And I'm going to go ahead and go over the top of it as though I would just brush it like normal. Again, I'm holding the hair tight up against the brush. And yeah, so far I like the results that it's leaving with there. And that was just 2 to 3 passes and then 1 pass over the top. So I like that. And again, 410 degrees is plenty hot for my hair. And as you can see, it's got a pretty thick texture to it. But my hair, once it's all straightened, it does lay pretty smooth and shiny. I don't like to compile my hair with a bunch of product before I straighten it. So let's go ahead and pull down another section. And twist this back up back here. Ugh, takes so long. Long hair. Separate this out. Okay, I am just trying to do this a little quickly so you guys can see how I do this. Again, taking, let's see. The reason that I had stated earlier about pulling that hair tight and making sure that it's in there is these outer bristles, excuse me, are not heated. It's the ones on the inside that are heated. So therefore, when you have your hair in there, you can't just lightly brush over it and hopefully that it comes into contact with each strand. You really need to get your hair down in the bristles and kind of pull it tight. And so far, I don't have any breakage. I don't feel that this brush is tangling at my, tangling, I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know if it's pulling or tugging at my hair, but I don't feel that it's, even the first time I used it, I don't feel that it's pulling my hair out. So again, you can see I am holding it tightly up against the brush as it goes down. So that's 1 pass. I'll take another one. And I'm pretty happy with that result. I mean, look how straight it gets it. So I'm gonna go ahead and continue on with the rest of my hair, and you can watch me as I go. I'll stop right there, and you can see that it did very well with straightening my hair. You saw in the beginning of me having my hair freshly washed and combed through, and as I was recording at the beginning of this video, you could see how it was just not really a huge bomb of hair, but it was getting pretty unruly, that's for sure. And that, again, that was with no product in my hair, and I typically don't cake my hair down with a lot of styling products. I usually just use a really good shampoo and conditioner. Overall, I'm very happy with the straightener. As you can see so far, it has straightened. And as you can see, it is kind of hard to maybe twist and turn it a little bit to get at your roots. As you can see here, I have straightened pretty well, I think, in the root area. It is curly in some spots here, and I can feel to where it's really straight and it's not bumpy, wavy, like I didn't get to the roots. It's just a matter of learning how to turn that right at the edge. And again, when speaking about that and looking at these bristles, when you do push this up against your scalp, it's not going to burn, because these ones that are on the bristles, I should say, that are along the outer edge are what stick out a little bit further when you have it at an angle, by the way, to get to those roots, so that you can get those roots up into the heated elements. So far, so good. So I'm just going to keep at it. Get my hair out of my face. I'm almost done having long hair. What we go through to get our hair the way we like it. But I'm almost done. And I'll have to say that using this brush is a lot quicker than using a flat iron. Yay! All right. So overall, as you can see, my hair is very straight. And my eyes very straight and shiny, smooth. Yeah, so overall I like this product. And again, you can go back over it like a regular brush if you feel as though you've missed some areas. And as you've been straightening it, your hair should already be combed through prior to starting. And as you're going, these bristles will finish separating any small tangles that you might have. But again, remember to start this with dry, tangle-free hair. So overall, I am very happy with this product. I'll have to say I got my hair exactly how I thought that it would, and it did the first time as well. But I definitely enjoyed doing this review, and I hope that you have enjoyed it. I do not have any cons at all to say about it. I am very, very happy with it. It has definitely given me the results that I like, and half the time that it takes for me to use a flat iron gets in between each one of those sections of hair and does what it needs to do. So I will have the link if you would like to view this item on Amazon down in the description box below. I do hope that you found this review helpful, and if you did, please like this video and give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more of my content, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you would like to be notified for any future videos that I post, please don't forget to hit that notification bell next to the subscribe button. Thank you again for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day or a great night, whatever it may be for you. Thanks. Bye.